Hey, it's Pierre Meunier, you're looking F3K Review. So guys, it's Monday, you are in Monday Outburst. Today we will talk again about competing, but we will talk about the strategy. Let's go! So, which strategy I need to adopt for this task or this task or this task? So, we will talk about some tasks, but not all, because all quick turn tasks are about the same. Only the 1, 2, 3, 4 is not the same as others, but it will too much depend about the weather and your level, as it's a bit difficult to talk about it. We will talk first about the last flight, task A. It's one really difficult task because it's not as the others. It's 5 minutes flight max, only your last launch count, and it's on 7 minutes working time. It's a bit more difficult than the others because you are launching at the beginning, or do you wait for someone found the thermal, launch and then do your time? Or what should I do? This is what you're asking for. And what I really like with this task is you have 2 minutes, doesn't really count, and you need to use these 2 minutes for or look to a thermal or look for a sink, because you know, okay, I need to not go there, so launch. At the beep, launch. Then if you see someone got the thermal but opposite way of the field, opposite side, completely far away, then land and launch, and then you make your 5 minutes. But if you have the thermals and no one else got it, you're good. Now, second task we will talk about is the 2 times 4 minutes. So it's the 2 last flight. You need to do 2 times 4 minutes, and it's only your 2 last launch count. So, what should you do? It's really simple. Launch at the beep, found the thermal or not. If you don't found it, look around you all the time. Look around you. It's really important. And then, if you get the thermal, do your 4 minutes and try to land as soon as after your 4 minutes are done. Because you need to look for the next thermal, and you have only 2 minutes or a bit less, because you have land after your 4 minutes, because you need to validate it. Do your 4 minutes. If you can, look for a thermal when you come back from your for your actual thermal for your flight, for your first flight, and then or you relaunch immediately because you know where is the thermal, or you're waiting the deadline of 4 minutes for launch with all ones don't know where they go, and look for everybody, and if someone found the thermal, go to this glider directly. So this could be a good strategy. Then the last 3 flights. It's a bit more complicated because you have only 1 minute of dead time, and if you lose 1 flight on 3, it really sucks. What I really like on this task is you can't make mistake. If you make a mistake, you're really in bad situation, because you have done 1 or 2 good flights, and this flight will make you really bad. Even if it's the second one, you make 2:30 instead of 3 minutes, then you know your task is dead, even if you make 3 minutes at the last flight. So it's a bit nasty task, but it's why I like it, because you need absolutely to avoid the mistakes. And for avoid the mistakes, I really need to talk about something. It's your coach, your timer, your helper. Never mind about how you call it, but it's really important. For me, it really needs to be a buddy. a friend, because he needs to know you. And if you're timing, coaching, helping, never mind how you call it, but you need to know him and he needs to know you. And this is the most important. Even if he's not a super good pilot or something like this, he knows you and you know him, it will be 10 times better, because he will know if you are cool with that or if you are stressed about something, and then it will really be more comfortable for both. And he will know when to say something or say nothing, because you are too much stressed for understand something, and he will know you for calm down, etc. So this is really important. Then quick turn task. So the 1, 2, 3, 4 is really particular, because you need to decide if you continue your flight or if you drop for do one time and then relaunch for do better or do lower. So for example, if you are in a good thermal, not too far, at 2 minutes and 30 seconds, then you say, okay, I do 4 minutes or 3 minutes. Then this is a real question. I think everyone has think about that one time at minimum if you have already compete. It's complicated, because if you are in a good thermal, do the max time, because you're not sure to find it again. So you have 4 minutes done. Then if you do 2:30 instead of 3 minutes, it's better than 2 minutes 30 instead of 4 minutes. You understand my point of view? 2 minutes 30 is doable, and it's better to do 2:30 for 3 minutes than for 4 minutes. So think about that and you will see it's not completely crazy, and it's good. For quick turn task, I have my strategy, so I give you one tip from me. I know it could sound stupid before the World Championship, but it's how I do. I catch the glider after I've done the time. So if it's 5 times 2 minutes, I catch the glider at 2 minutes 0.3, so 0.00, 0.03, so or 0.3. So I'm trying to do the time, catch in the 2 minutes 0.0 seconds, and relaunch in the same second. Then my 2 minutes are done. I'm not at 1:59, and if I do one bad time, I have each time I do 2 minutes instead of 1.59, I won 1 second. 1 second is valid, and this second can make me 1.7 point more, and this point can save you. So each point count. So I'm trying to take the most as possible. So this is pretty much for my strategy in contest. I hope really you like it. It's a bit shorter than the French video because I talked a bit less about the timer in this video. I can do a bit about the all up last down if you want. So if you don't want, just skip the video. But if you are viewing my video until the end, really thank you a lot. Really, you are my best viewers. So for the all up last down strategy, launch in the 3 seconds because for all up you need to do 3 minutes and you need to launch at the same time as everyone. So don't forget to launch at the beep. If you launch too long after, you have 3 seconds for launch after the beep. After these 3 seconds, your flight counts 0. So when you listen 3, 2, 1, at the you really need to launch at this moment, not start to turn, launch, okay? So start to turn when 1, okay, I turn, launch, okay? This is really important for your flight doesn't count nothing, because if it counts nothing, it's really not cool. And I know some people beginning competing and said, why my flight counts 0? Because you launched too late, and they didn't know that. And I really think it needs to be clear, and I want to say it. Then when you have launched, if you're beginning, for sure you will be a bit lower than others, and just look around you, and your timer need to, because you need to look who is in the sink, who is in the thermal. Sometimes it's easier to see who is in the sink than who is in the thermal, because sometimes people doesn't find the thermal really at the beginning of the flight, but the sink, really most of the time someone found the sink. So go on the opposite way and it will be okay. That's it for my strategy of today. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please drop a thumbs up, comment down below what do you want to see next in the next Monday Outburst. Next Monday will be in the camper, so maybe I will do it with my cell phone, we will see. So see you next time, bye.